What's up, y'all? DHRT. Welcome back to my channel. So, for the first time, you're gonna see me react to top 10 from Viral Now. And by the way, go subscribe to their channel right now. It's a great channel. Them and Grimm, I love those channels. They break down some of the craziest and cringiest people on the planet. Grimm is my favorite channel because he breaks down crazy and toxic people on Dr. Phil when it comes to, you know, them just doing some crazy nonsense, disowning family members and not growing up. So in this case, Viral Now is my favorite YouTube channel. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this video. Before we do that, if you're new, I suggest you subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram if you must, and click the bell. Be a part of the DH crew. So with that being said, let's get on.
10 of the most ridiculous My Crazy Obsession episodes. People have strange addictions. From being in love with a car to eating a dead person's ashes. The obsessions are unlimited. Here are 10 of the most ridiculous obsessions to ever exist. Get ready to be thoroughly entertained. Watch until the end for the craziest. Make sure you give us a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Let's get it going. Number 1. In love with a car. Nathaniel, a 47-year-old man, is madly in love with Chase. They met 5 years ago in a yard sale. He felt an instant connection with him. He says it was love at first sight. All his life he had never felt this way. He had never before found true love. Chase was different. Chase was a car. Yes, you heard that right. He is madly in love with a car. He kisses and caresses his car as if you would to a real person.
What's he gonna do? Have sex with the car and get it pregnant? Dude, Meadows don't have... Meadows can't have kids. They're just metal. They're machines. Good God Almighty.
Kim, who is Nathaniel's roommate, thinks this is the weirdest thing she has ever seen. His relationship with his car is rather unique. They like the same music and enjoy doing the same things. He often gifts his car, and as if it couldn't get any weirder, he sleeps with his car. He has an intimate relationship with the vehicle. I don't even understand how that's possible. His dad found out for the first time through the show, and he was in shock. According to medicine, he is suffering from objectophilia, a condition where people fall in love with objects. Nathaniel is happy with his life at the moment and doesn't see any reason why anything should change. You must be thinking, what could possibly be worse than falling in love with a car? Well, we have more unbelievable addictions coming up. Continue watching. Number 2, balloon love. Julius has been addicted to balloons for the past 5 decades. This obsession started when he was 5 years old. He had been admitted into a hospital when his mother brought his first set of balloons. At night, the nurse came to take them away and accidentally popped one. This was so devastating that he cried himself to sleep. Today, he has more than 50,000 balloons in his home. Julius is so addicted that he can't sleep unless he is surrounded with them. He even has a room that is solely dedicated to storing his balloons. He sleeps in this room every night and describes waking up there to feel as though he's waking up in heaven. His love for balloons goes further than this. He is also in an intimate relationship with them. Yikes! Sounds ridiculous, but it's true. He hasn't ever been in a relationship with a real person.
Because of balloons? Okay, this is where I have to stop on this, because it's one thing of being passionate about something, but at the same time you need to focus on reality, like the real world, getting a girlfriend, getting a job. And why do you think I'm back in school? Because I want a diploma. I want to go to college. That's like one of my biggest accomplishments in my life that I want to do. That's reality. But when it comes to YouTube, I'll do that. Well, I'll do that in another time. You know what? I think I need to stop talking. I'm just mumbling. I'm just stuttering. So
sometimes he goes around car dealerships to save balloons that have been tied up. He says doing this saves them from living a miserable life and dying before their time. The sound of a balloon popping depresses Julius. One woman is ready to choose her
rapture. Okay, hold up. Let me explain to y'all about this clip right here. 2 years ago, I did a video on women, on this broad obsessed with rats. Why people go try to tell me that if you don't like this person too obsessed with rats, then you blah blah blah, calling me names and such. Like, first of all, this is my channel. I say whatever I want because, first of all, there is no way this woman shouldn't be obsessed with rats. And I said this before, and I said this again. You have a husband and a son that loves you. You could put all that rats aside and focus on your family. As far as this crazy chick right here is obsessed with rats, she loves them more than she loves her husband. Then you might as well just get a divorce. If I were the husband, I would just divorce her crazy behind right now.
Over her husband of years. Watch the full story right here next. Number 3, rat love. I love rats more than I love people. Chantel eats, lives, and breathes rats. She says they smell like nachos. She has 19 rats in her 2-bedroom home and treats them like her children. Each rat has its own name, has unique personalities, and have their own...
It's how you know she must have been a Ninja Turtles fan. She loves rats. She gives them nicknames. The same way Master Splinter gives his sons nicknames. Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, Donatello. Well, she's pretty much doing the exact same thing. It just caught on to my attentions. But still, they smell like nachos? Girl, is you serious?
Beds. Her son has accepted the creatures in their home and also refers to them as his siblings. But not everyone is up for the rats. Her husband simply doesn't like them around.
I don't blame him.
The situation got so bad that Chantel had to move out from their family home with the rats. Her husband wasn't into her obsession and didn't like how she would randomly purchase new rats without consulting him. She says she would rather their relationship suffer than lose the rats. So she basically chose her rats over her 11-year marriage.
That's
she cries.
sad.
They lick her tears. How can her husband beat that? Twins are adorable.
I need to... Man, I'm getting pissed off again just looking at this crazy idiot. She must be suffering from a mental disorder, or something. For her to be obsessed with rats, choosing rats over her marriage. I mean, that's like the biggest red flag I've ever seen in my life. I'm sorry, but I just don't like this woman at all. I don't. Now I truly feel bad for her husband and their child. Man, some people just don't want to grow up, and it's really just sad. Like I said, it's one thing to be obsessed with one thing. I mean, it's one thing to have a passion for it, but to choose that over your own family, bruh, wake up to reality.
When they do everything together, but there is a fine line they shouldn't cross. Watch the story of the most ridiculous twins ever. Number 4, double trouble. Amy and Becky are identical twins, and they are addicted to being identical. Sounds normal. I mean, it's only natural for them. The problem is the lengths they are willing to go to remain exactly the same. The two take exactly the same amount of food. They literally measure the food before consuming it to ensure it's the same. They accompany each other on their dates with men,
that's kind of creepy.
sleep in the same room, and don't spend more than 30 minutes away from each other. They once spent a night away from each other, and they were hysterical about it. They vowed to never do this again. None of them have been in a long-term relationship in the last 20 years, and it doesn't bother them. They even go to work together. There is no separating these.
Nah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That right there sounds kind of suspicious, and I get that they're twins, but you don't always have to do stuff together just because you're twins. You can go in your separate lives. And, I mean, listen, look at Tia, Tamera, Mari. They both are married to their own husbands. Tia is married to a black husband. Tamera is married to a white husband. They both have beautiful families. They got their own shows, their own movies, their own everything. They are doing their own thing. They don't always have to do stuff together just because they're twins. Yeah, they got famous for sisters, but you don't see them around each other like that, like these two are doing. Just looking at this is kind of creepy. I'm sorry, that's just the way I feel.
Twins. Everyone has a right to deal with grief in their own way, especially if it's a loved one. This woman has chosen the craziest way to deal with the pain. You won't believe what she did to her dead husband. Number 5, ashes are yummy. Cassie is a 26-year-old who carries her dead husband every...
Oh, Lord Jesus, man. Gotta pray for these people, man. Gotta pray for them, bro. So you think just because your husband is dead, you go to eat his ashes? These people... Man, I don't even know what to say in this one.
She will take him grocery shopping and even go to the movies with him. She describes him as her soulmate. They got married 10 months after dating. The two had only been together for 2.5 years before he succumbed to asthma. While the pain was too much to bear, he got some consolation for having his ashes with her. Her obsession started when the urn opened and some ashes accidentally poured on her. She wasn't willing to wipe it off, so she decided to eat it. That's where all this craziness began.
Oh my God,
From
girl.
then on, she's been eating the ashes at least 6 times a day.
Bruh, what happens if you eat ashes like that? Like, doesn't cause something within your heart or your kidneys or something? I think I'm gonna have to look that up. Cause people be eating ashes like that. Oh, good grief.
Now, she's consumed about 1 pound of the husband's ashes. She isn't proud of her actions and is currently seeking help.
Good.
There are crazy people amongst us. The next scene just shows how insane people really are. Number 6, the Wolf Girl. Lauren is a 19-year-old college student who loves wearing fur suits. She loves dressing up as a fur animal in public. Growing up, she has always been creative. One day, she went up to her mom and asked for some money to buy some fur fabric.
I mean, why not just do cosplay? I mean, that would have been cool.
This is where it all started. She says she is introverted and shy, but these suits give her so much courage. She had always been outgoing, but once her dad died, everything changed. There's a whole community of people who love wearing fur clothes. They call themselves the furry fandom. Her family is okay with her obsession, but they say it's getting out of hand. She went to see a therapist about it, and she concluded that her obsession is her way of coping or creating a shield between her...
Okay, that I can understand. I can understand why she's doing this. She has a reason for, you know, when animal fur costumes, because yeah, I mean, I understand where she's coming from when your loved one is no longer here, you know, on earth, and it's sometimes hard to cope with your loss. You know, we all struggle with coping with the loss of our loved ones. But at the same time, you can't just be going around, you know, wearing a fur costume 24/7, and that's gonna cause people to not want to be your friend or be around you or be in a relationship with you because you're wearing this crazy costumes. And at the same time, it's good that she has a community behind her, you know, that supports her what she does. But I kind of agree with their family behind this. When you keep doing this, it can sometimes turn into a big concern. And that's why you need to pump the brakes and just take a break from doing that and just focus on, you know, getting better.
And the world. So, she has created a suit that reflects who she wishes to be. Most people would want to be successful and rich in the future, but not this girl. She is looking forward to turning into a washing machine or a piece of furniture when she grows up. Number 7, I want to be a sofa when I grow up. Olympia is a 17-year-old drag queen who is addicted to being furniture. She loves pretending to be different pieces of furniture. Her obsession started when someone accidentally sat on her at the age of 11. Nova, her partner, is okay with her obsession, but wants her partner to come clean about it. At one point, she put her life at risk when she posed as a washing machine for 3 hours straight. At times, she'll be chilling in the house holding a lampshade above her head. Other times, she'll be there spinning her hands like a fan. In a day, she tries to become at least 37 different types of furniture. At the end of the show, after confessing her addiction, she evolved into an end table. Just when you thought you've seen the most insane obsessions people could ever have, we have a couple more that are even more unbelievable. I mean, what could possibly be worse than someone who wants to become a sofa? Find out next. Most drink addictions are from alcoholic beverages. Carrie's addiction isn't like any other. She chose her unique poison. Watch her unbelievable story up next. Number 8, urine addiction. Carrie is a 53-year-old ordinary woman from Colorado. Only that she isn't so ordinary. She is addicted to drinking her urine. She even chugs it as though it was beer.
No!
Yuck. This started 4 years ago when she had her first glass of urine in the morning. She didn't vomit or gag. Instead, she enjoyed it. She says her urine tastes different every time depending on what she eats. Sometimes it even tastes like champagne.
Yo, these people are just straight up launching, yo. Is she for real right now? Urine? Ugh, I can never think of myself drinking urine for any so-called health reasons. Just because a doctor says that drinking urine can help. No! Drinking pee and drinking urine is just straight up dangerous. You don't know what the bacteria comes out of your. You know what? Oh, Jesus Christ. Look, I'm no doctor or anything, but you drinking something that comes right out of you is just straight up disgusting. You look inside that glass cup, you don't know what bacteria can be inside. I mean, that stuff is just dangerous and it's disgusting. Burning, man. Just looking at this, it just makes me disgusted, y'all. Why? Just why? Just why, man?
That's according to her. Other than just drinking, she uses her urine for other things too. She will pour urine into her eyes. She drinks it through her nose and even bathes in it.
Stop.
Carrie
Just
believes
stop
drinking
the madness,
about 5
please.
glasses of warm urine every day
Stop
will
the
cure her
madness,
of cancer.
please.
This is a traditional therapy that was used centuries ago to treat different...
Therapy? Therapy. She has the worst therapist on earth. Listen, if my therapist told me that drinking urine can help cope with my pain and any situation can help make my health better, I'll tell him you crazy. That I would choose my next therapist, a new therapist that can tell me right. Not this. Pouring pee in your eye. Girl, you awesome. That's some R. Kelly stuff. Man, people are just mentally crazy. I just don't understand people at all.
Diseases. When she finally went to the hospital, the doctor advised her to discontinue with her drinking addiction.
Yes.
But Carrie, being as stubborn as she is, refused to listen, believing that if she stopped drinking it, she would die. Most people's addictions are from alcoholic beverages. Never in a million years would anyone think urine would have the same effect. Yeah.
So, you refuse to stop drinking pee because your fear of dying. It's called getting help. Why not drink some apple juice? Well, apple juice do look like urine sometimes, but drink some orange juice, some waters, some sodas, some wine or something. But drinking urine is a straight up no. Like you God almighty.
More drinking problems coming right up. This one was so shocking, doctors can't believe she's still alive. Number 9, drunk on gas. Shannon is a 20-year-old student who was recently admitted to being addicted to gasoline. Just in case you were wondering, it's the same gasoline that fuels cars. This madness started a few years ago when she first sniffed it. Since then, she now tastes the gas from her fingers and takes regular doses of it.
That is, oh my god, man. I know this video is gonna end up having the most dislikes. I don't care. You see my reaction to it? I had to react to it because this is just disgusting. People are just going crazy, choosing grass over your marriage, drinking urine, and now you're drinking gasoline. Like, oh god, people are just.
In a day, she would consume about 12 teaspoons of gasoline. She says it has a tingly, sweet, and sour taste. At first, her mom didn't believe her. I mean, who would? It was up until she smelt it in her daughter's breath that she knew Shannon has a big problem. The family intervened and she agreed to seek medical help.
Good.
The first stop was at the doctor's to get a checkup. She found out her liver was enlarged and her nervous tissues were damaged. Number 10. Cat hair. Lisa is a 44-year-old lady from Detroit who is addicted to eating cat fur.
Okay. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. We gone from falling in love with cars, choosing grass over your marriage, drinking urine, drinking gasoline, and now you got this crazy chick eating cat hair? Like, y'all some nasty individuals, yo. Oh, I cannot forget to mention that you're eating your husband's ashes. You tell me how disgusting that is. Why does my life have to suck sometimes just looking at stuff like this? It's not even about me, it's about these crazy individuals like we're looking at right now, y'all.
She explains the experience to being relaxing and comforting. It almost feels like eating candy, and when it gets stuck in her teeth, she simply removes it and continues. The craziness began 15 years ago when she started eating the hair to get closer to her pets. Now, she can't go 2 hours without having a taste. In total, she has eaten close to 3,200 fur balls. Sometimes she grooms her cat with her tongue. Her cat would lie in her arms and she would lick it all over, just like any other cat would. Today, she says getting over this addiction would be impossible. She isn't ready to stop licking off her furry creatures. Talk about weird. If you're here, you must have enjoyed the video.
I can't do this. I cannot do this. These people are mentally insane. I'll see you guys later.